We're just talking about the movie Scream. I guess Scream 7 is out.
Hello, Sydney.
That's from the original from 98? I'm going to say Scream. 97, 96 maybe. Been a while.
It's 96.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Jeez.
That's 30 years old now. Scream, the original. That gets a 78 on Rotten Tomatoes.
The new one.
No.
Oh, the original.
The original gets a 78, which is a good score on Rotten Tomatoes. The new one gets a 38 on Rotten Tomatoes. By far the lowest score of any Scream movie.
You ever submit a Rotten Tomato? I don't know why I'm Obama-ing here. You ever submit a review to IMDb?
Not only do I not submit, I don't read the reviews on Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb.
Proudly and oddly defiant.
Yes. Yes.
I don't either.
No.
I know people. Some people swear by it. I mean, if you have a question about movies, that's their default go-to, and I understand because it's filled with some interesting stuff.
But if you're looking for reviews, we just heard the other day there's something called review bombing. That Breaking Bad had a perfect
you can
score.
screw with them.
You can screw with them, so I don't trust them. I go to the movie reviewers, the experts.
The Rex Reeds.
Yes, thank you. I'll go
The
to
Siskel's and Ebertses.
Yes, I'll go to Rex
Who are
Reed.
all
Thank you.
dead?
They're all dead. But I will read their reviews on this. Surely there's an AI version of Rex Reed out there somewhere giving me the reviews. Gene Siskel will review the new Scream 7.
Who was the guy on the Today Show with the big hair?
Shallot. Gene Shalit was on. I like
this movie.
I liked him too. I thought he was great. That's right.
Now, I will say the new Scream, they had to kind of pivot. Scream 6 had a different cast, quite a bit of it. But one cast member in particular said some controversial things about the Jewish people online.
Oh, I didn't know.
Pro or anti?
I
sound
believe
good.
it was anti.
Yeah.
I think she was very pro-Palestinian,
Okay.
and they end up having to basically scrap and say, what are we going to do? Well, of course, we know now. They were like, pay Nev Campbell what she wants. We need her back. We need Sydney back.
Oh, yeah. So she's back in
Yes.
7?
Yeah, this one is back to Sydney.
We had a buddy who always called her Nevy.
I loved her. I loved it when he would do that. I think that led to a relationship breakdown with him and his fiance. We were at a bar and grill one night.
Not Nev Campbell.
No, not Nev
Our
Campbell.
friend.
Our friend, yeah. The waitress had a little Nev Campbell quality to her. And he kept saying, as he sat with his fiance, she's got a little Nevy Campbell going there. And after he said it about 3 times, the fiance started to say, hey, why don't you can that? And about 2 weeks later, they were.
You got a thing for Nevy?
And he's like,
And it's not Nevy, it's Nev.
I like a little Nevy Campbell action here.
Oh, she has a quality.
Yeah, that's what he said. She's got a real quality.
What was her? What was the old Fox show? Was it Party of Five?
Yeah.
Gosh, great in that.
Yeah.
Great.
That was her big start.
And, a lot of people got their start on that. Who's the girl that I like also on that
Jennifer
show?
Love Hewitt.
Yes, I love her. And she's on that show. And that guy who also has said some things I think
Scott Wolf.
Yep. He's great, too.
And the guy from Lost.
Yeah, he's great.
The biggest brother. The oldest
really,
brother.
really good. Charlie. He played Charlie in Party of Five. That's a good show.
Yeah, Scott Wolf he recently had a bad divorce with his wife.
That's it.
And his wife made some claims of abuse, but then it winds up that she was arrested.
Yep.
Twice, I think, for like stalking and threatening him.
Correct.
Ugh.
Older brother on Party of Five, also in is Matthew Fox. He's on Lost, and he's a good actor. I like him. He's in We Are Marshall, which I didn't love, starring Matthew McConaughey.
My God, even you can't say that. Even if you hated that movie, you can't.
I didn't like it. My son saw it recently and said, "Oh my God, have you seen We Are Marshall?"
That's the only reaction you can have to that movie.
Yeah, and I said, "I didn't like it." What? You didn't like We Are Marshall?
You're not liking Rocky.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone in the theater in tears except you. Meh.
I didn't love it.
That's just one of those movies you gotta, even if you don't like it, you keep it to yourself.
It's a true story.
Kind of like Schindler's List. A little long. What?
I could have done without the subtitles.
We Are Marshall is just one of those. You just cry and pretend to like it.
True story of the plane
Yeah,
crash.
devastation.
Killed the Marshall football team, all of them, after a game at East Carolina. And I just didn't find it I don't know. It didn't speak to me. Even, and McConaughey I didn't love, and Matthew Fox I didn't love in the movie. And is Liv Tyler in that? I believe Liv Tyler is in that movie. She played, I think, I could be wrong about that.
I can't remember. I couldn't see through my tears.
Now, I didn't love it. I would give that a poor review on IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes. Listen to this.
So who's seen Scream 7 already? I mean, how does that have a number?
Is it out? Is it just critics? Maybe it's
It's probably critics, but then, they do now start showing movies on Thursdays at like 7 p.m.
And
So you might have people who that quickly overnight have already...
Yeah.
I guess the people that see it early want to rush to Rotten Tomatoes and put their
Probably.
review. So it's got a 38. By the way, the Scream, the movie that has the highest review on Rotten Tomatoes, the best, is Scream 2 with an 83%.
I liked Scream 2.
I did too.
Yeah.
But not better than the original. The original was
No,
fun.
original's totally different than anything that was out there.
I didn't mind Scream 3, but it only has a 45 on Rotten Tomatoes. They listed them all here. And then Scream 6, the latest, had a 77, which is almost like the original.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good movie.
Was it?
And I think they were really looking to build off that. And then she started posting online.
That girl started posting her
I was like, uh-oh.
pro-Palestinian stuff.
Yep. And the producers were like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, it does. When people start giving their views on stuff,
Yeah, it gets dicey.
it does. That's when it starts being like, oh, I can't shop
I
here.
think personally they could have let it ride.
and gone with her.
I think time would have, by the time this came out.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know the story, so somebody. And I'm a Scream fan, so I wouldn't. Have
I haven't seen one since Scream 2, maybe. I don't
See
even think
3?
I don't think so.
I liked 3. I thought it was pretty good because then they got into, how they're always like it's inside the movies, and the guy started explaining like trilogies. Like if you get into a trilogy,
Maybe I did see 3.
I thought that's pretty good. 1, of course, is groundbreaking. Fantastic. Here's the actress. We just mentioned her yesterday, who says she's gotten so much Botox that her forehead is frozen. And so now she has to come up with a hack to cover up the lines on her forehead. It's Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner said she has crazy wrinkles on her forehead, and she tried so much Botox that she literally froze her forehead. Now the wrinkles have come back. So here's her hack tip for ladies in the same boat. Wear bangs.
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 Oh.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
obvious.
Wear bangs. Exactly.
But I don't think she has bangs in her Capital One commercials.
I don't believe so.
No.
And I've never thought of her as having...
I've never thought she looked like she had a bunch of work done.
Exactly.
Well, she must be doing it well.
She's doing it exactly.
That's the best. That's the best kind.
I feel like Jennifer Garner, I would say she's aged really very
Yeah.
well.
How old is Ms. Garner?
That's a good question. Now let's see if we can narrow. I bet we can guess closely here. She was
Is she 50?
I'm going to say 52.
53.
Okay.
Yeah.
54 in a month, in 2 months.
Wow.
That's exactly my age. All right, look at the difference between my face and Jennifer Garner's face. Biggie just described me the other day as a balloon animal that's had some air let out of it in the face.
Yeah. Well, the
Because-
one thing that when you are bigger, it does smooth out your wrinkles.
Yep. Now
I mean, look at me. I haven't had to change my driver's license picture in years.
fact.
Look at the clumps.
Look, I know that's right. Now, poor Jennifer Garner, she's going through
Yeah.
it because she's got wrinkles on her forehead.
Look
Yeah.
at Keith Richards. I mean, he was wrinkly when he was
Oh, yeah.
youngish
Oh yeah,
because he's always been gaunt.
yeah. Were you here when we talked about our littlest patriot? What he said in last week's meeting about Botox? He said, I don't know that Biggie was here for this.
I can't recall if Biggie was or not.
Out of nowhere, for no reason at all, the meeting was wrapping up, and he said to the entire room, my muscles are so strong and powerful, Botox won't even touch me.
Yeah.
He goes, I have to have extra cc's of Botox in my face because my muscles are so dense. And everybody's just like, why?
Please, Biggie, ask your doctor today if that's legit.
Yeah, dude. When you go get your extra,
when you talk to your head doc.
for the
Yeah, I don't know if they're
machine.
the sleep doctor
Just
knows
say,
that.
Just say, hey,
He's a doctor.
give me something
Yeah.
about
Give me
Botox.
something.
See if this is real. Pink is upset. Pink was in the news earlier this week. She was nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Much to the chagrin of many. I felt like she should be in. To me, it's all girl power. Let's go. Pink says that the rumors that she and her husband, Carrie Hart, broke up are completely false and were printed by news outlets that are just trying to get clicks and looks online. And she called them out as trash media.
So I was just alerted to the fact that I'm separated from my husband. I didn't know. Thank you, People Magazine. Thank you, Us Weekly. Thank you for letting me know. I was wondering, would you also like to tell our children, my 14-year-old and 9-year-old? Or do you want to talk about some real news? Do you want to talk about the Epstein files? Do you want to talk about systemic racism or misogyny in sports, or how classy the women's hockey team is, or how 8 of the 12 medals won in the Olympics this year for the U.S. were won by women? Or do you maybe want to talk about the fact that I got nominated the first year I was eligible for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Do you want to talk about my accomplishments, or do you only want to talk about my supposed demise? Trash news, you can do better.
Demise.
I didn't realize it was People in Us Weekly, because typically they're the more trustworthy of those sources, right?
I was surprised she called them out specifically.
Her husband wasn't walking out behind her with his bags, was he? During the shooting of the video,
turned around and like, uh-oh. That would have been hilarious. If she had a great sense of humor, that's what they would have done. They would have been like, oh, crap, and like rushed back upstairs with the bags, when she started talking. Yeah, I was surprised at who she called out. I love her girl power moment.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. 8 of the 12.
You don't stand or believe anything she says.
As she was listing those things off, I was like, no. And by the way, they have separated a time or two before.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, her song, that song you love, So What, is about them splitting up.
Well, the headline I saw said Pink and her husband separate again.
Right.
But again,
it's been,
I don't know.
I think it's been probably 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they have separated before, so I don't think it's that far-fetched.
Yeah. So she obviously called him out and said, absolutely not. This is not happening.
I bet people was like, oh, man, she got us.
Yeah, well, but can she do anything legally? If it's not true and they reported it.
Do they write it in a way that you can't be,
Probably.
That it's not actionable? Or do they just say sources say?
Unnamed sources say,
tell us?
and then what they have is accurate. Unnamed sources do say.
God, what if it was her husband who was like, I am over it. I am leaving. Like, you're just talking to his buddy at a bar, and somebody heard it.
Olympics, Epstein.
And now she's going to the Rock Hall of Fame. I'm never going to hear the end of that. I am an unbelievable athlete myself, a motocross star.
I got a room at the Radisson. I'll be there for a while.
Yeah. Bartender's over there just drying glasses, hearing all this, like, I'm going to call Us Weekly.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible that's what happened.
You're not using Pink to play out?
Oh, yeah.
Man, you should have used Pink to play us out.
Get your So What song.
I love So What by Pink. I gotta find it. I love So What by Pink, and we played it just yesterday for her getting into the Rock and Roll.
Nominated.
Got my vote. Girl power. Yes. U.S. Olympic women's hockey team. Yes.
You want to talk about pay disparity? No.
No, I don't. No, I do not.